Today's headlines. They're not quite sure. Mixed reactions trail the unveiling of the Nigeria Super Eagles jerseys. Another Mandela Foundation set up, this time for Madiba's late son. Time to go shopping. Angola, Namibia and Nigeria have Africa's fastest growing economies. You tell us what you think about Rwanda's planned solar field. All this and more today on EL Reports. It's a wonderful day to be African, and we at EL Reports are primed and ready to bring you the best current affairs out of Africa. I hope you all are having an incredible day. We have planned a value-filled show for you today. Let's start, as we always do, with the news of the day. Opinions seem to be divided on Nigeria's new kits, designed by top sportswear giant Adidas, the official equipment partner of the Nigerian national teams. This Day Live tells us that the kits, which incorporates two different tones of green, are based on the new Adidas Condivo 14 kit template, which is also used for several other national teams. Adidas says that the kits are designed with top-quality technology to improve breathability and weak sweat. They also offer a superior fit which enhances comfort and efficiency when running, ensuring that players can play better for longer. However, we're told that some officials of the Nigerian Football Federation have privately criticized the color theme of the design, with claims that the design will make Nigeria look like the national team of Germany, and also that the jersey will appear in the precise color motif as the strip the Eagles wore at the 2002 FIFA World Cup in Korea and Japan. An unnamed official is quoted to have said, "I have my reservation about the light green color in addition to the pinstripes at the front. You will think that Adidas had Germany in mind when they designed the strip. I don't really like the shirt, and will still prefer the current shirts made by Adidas, which we used during the Africa Cup of Nations campaign in South Africa." Well, the rest of Nigeria will have an opportunity to assess the shirts when the Super Eagles play Mexico in a pre-World Cup friendly in Atlanta on March 5. A member of the Mandela family seems to have stepped into the giant humanitarian shoes of the recently departed patriarch, according to Times Live SA. Granddaughter of late Nelson Mandela, Ndileka, recently launched the Thembekile Mandela Foundation at the former president's Johannesburg home. Ndileka, who lost her father in a car crash at the age of 4, is quoted as saying, "I have this picture in my room and I talk to him in the picture every day. Even though I was really young when he died, I know I was daddy's little girl." She had planned to launch the foundation in 2012, but put her plans on hold due to Madiba's ill health. Ndileka shares that the idea came to her when she visited her grandfather's old school, Clarkberry High, in Eastern Cape, and added that the foundation would focus on education and health. Times Live SA adds that Madiba's death has still not sunk in for Ndileka, who said that in the past 3 years she spent 4 or 5 days a week with him. She says, "There's a void in my life. I have time still when I break down. I'm learning to live with it." A report by New World Wealth has placed Angola, Namibia and Nigeria as the fastest growing countries in Africa in terms of wealth per capita. Ventures Africa tells us that the countries were ranked by wealth growth between 2000 and 2013, with Angola recording percentage growth of 527%, Namibia 289%, and Nigeria 275%. The organization provides information on the global wealth sector with a special focus on Africa, Asia and the Middle East, and considered 19 African countries in its research. We're also told that South Africans were reported as the wealthiest individuals in Africa, with $11,310 in wealth per person. Analysts in most of these countries have, however, rejected the ranking, with some saying it does not portray the true state of things. Doubts notwithstanding, we are sure that the report does highlight the continent's progress in recent times, with Africa credited as having the world's largest growing middle class. Right after the break, we head to social media to get your opinions on the hot topics of the past week. And then after that, we've got another incredible African for you. Keep it here, guys. Welcome back. Like I said before the break, this is the time when we head to social media to hear what you had to say about the topics that we put up for you. We appreciate all your comments, so keep them coming. Let's hear what you had to say today. You had quite a lot to say on Rwanda's proposed solar field. Effiong Okwong gave quick approval. He simply said, "Good move." Mike Hardcore was excited. "OMG, what a remarkable feat. Nigerian leaders, what are y'all doing?" Dorcas Adejumoke said, "Anything that makes our planet safer to inhabit deserves applause. Hope other African countries will join them soon." Emmanuel Abia replied earlier comments by saying to Dorcas and Mike, "The strides are indeed plausible, but Rwanda isn't the only African country exploring alternative sources of power. South Africa, for example, is building a wind energy farm, and some other East African countries are exploring hydropower sources. My concern isn't with the power generation, rather my concern is in the distribution." Now guys, what's your experience with the website? I hope you're enjoying being able to check up on the news at your leisure. And of course, this means that if you travel, you can still get a glimpse of all the wonderful things happening across the continent. Alright then, let's see who our hero for today is. Hugh Masekela has had a stellar career spanning over 5 decades, and he shows no signs of slowing down. He has won 2 Grammy Awards and is regarded as Africa's most important jazz and world musician. Hugh Masekela has written a number of international hits and sold several million CDs. His single "Grazing in the Grass" topped Jumping Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones in the US charts. In 2010, he performed at the opening ceremony of the World Cup in South Africa. He has also performed at venues such as the Royal Festival Hall in London and the Mela Festival in Oslo, where he performed in front of 80,000 people. His driving force, in his own words, "My biggest obsession is to show Africans and the world who the people of Africa really are." There's a lot to be inspired and challenged in all these profiles, and I enjoy the jump, that they give me inside. Alright then guys, it's time to keep calm. Let's see what we have for you for today. Now, I don't know whether it's an African thing, but it seems to me that sometimes we have issues telling people how much we appreciate them or value them. I mean, we'll tell a friend, "Oh, so-and-so was really good to me the other day, they helped me out." Or we'll say, "Oh, so-and-so is really a good friend." But we never do that one-on-one thing where we say, "Okay, that thing you did, it was really helpful, thank you." I wonder why. Anyway, here at ER Reports, we like to flip the script every so often. So how about you call up your friend or write them a letter, preferably, because then they can keep it, and say, "Thank you so much for who you are or for the things you do." Let's just let our friends know how much they mean to us and how much value they put into our lives. Let's keep calm and write a letter to a friend. And just like that, it's done and it's time to leave. Thank you, as always, for your comments, your suggestions, your likes. We appreciate every single one. We will be back tomorrow with more of the best of Africa. So, bye-bye.